said that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Talks at Google. It is my pleasure today to welcome Jackie Chan. Welcome to Google.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. We're here to talk about The Foreigner,
Yes.
which is a very exciting and dark and kind of intense new movie that you're in. What's it like?
I just want to change something, let the audience know it's not like a use Jackie Chan. It's different. It's not comedy, action, it's serious. I want to show the audience I'm an actor.
Yeah.
You see the movie yet?
No, I haven't seen it. I've seen it, and my note to myself was like, "You've never made me so sad." I'm so sad. I was like, Jackie Chan's really upsetting.
I mean, doing an action comedy for more than 50 years. And for the last 10 years, I try to change, let the audience know I'm the actor, not the action star. So I try very hard to make Karate Kid and Dragon Blade, slowly, so let the audience know, he's not the action star, he's an actor, but know how to fight, that's all.
And also, so your co-star is Pierce Brosnan, who is also a very intense actor, and we're also used to seeing him in a very super suave spy way, and I feel like your guys' roles were a little reversed. We actually have a clip of it.
I haven't been affiliated with the IRA for 30 years. When I was, I fought hard against the violence. I went to prison for what I did and paid my debt. Now I serve the politics of both sides, trying to heal the wounds and bridge the divide. Again, my sincere condolences. But there's nothing I can do.
What if your wife and daughter were killed by bomb?
I do everything in my power to get justice.
So, I've chosen you, Mr. Hennessy. You will tell me who killed my child.
Again, I don't know.
You will change your mind. Thank you for seeing me, First Minister Hennessy.
I think we can all agree.
We just released in China. My friends tell me, usually watching my movie, everybody just, This time, the whole theater was packed. Quiet. Everybody just just like that.
You didn't tell him to bring tissues?
No.
No?
Bring some tissue.
Yeah. So what was your first reaction upon reading the script?
That was 7 years ago. 7 years ago I read the script, I like it very much, and also the writer is a Jackie. Only you can do that character, because usually it's by the book, it's called Chinaman.
Mm-hmm.
Then I loved so much, and the writer, he won't let go, he wanted to be a director. And so a lot of studios said, no, you're too new. We are not rest this kind of budget to let you. They're looking for a director and later on there's so many politics, Just I said, okay, forget it. Then I go back to China to make my own film. Later on, then STX he wanted to work with me. Then I said, why don't you start with Foreigner? And they solve all the politics and the deals, and everybody gets a little bit of money. And okay, let's make the film.
Certainly smooth things ever.
Yeah.
But Martin Campbell ended up directing it, who's great, and he did Goldeneye with Pierce Brosnan.
The first, I want to be a director myself. And if I'm direct, I'm not that old. I'm younger. Probably a lot of big action and jumping around. I was 40-something years old. And later on, there's too many English and the filming in London. I think I might not understand a lot of English. Why don't I find a director? So we find a director, and they introduced Martin Campbell. Then of course I know him, and I said, yeah, it's good. We hire him, then we do the casting, we do the makeup, then it takes me 1.5 hour makeup. Yeah, Jackie, you're not old enough. Oh, you have
That's
to
a
older,
good problem to have.
older,
Yeah.
older. I don't know how old you want me to be. Every time when I'm on the set, I move out, Jackie, you're not Jackie Chan, you are Quan. I said, okay. Sometimes, you know, when I move, no, you're not Jackie Chan. I said, okay.
So it is interesting because you are playing a slightly older character, and you know you're such a versatile choreographer and action star. That how do you approach, you know, choreographing for a character who is supposed to be older?
Yes, we have to, because my character is like a special force, like a Navy SEAL, and I know a lot of skill. And also those kind of action sequence is not like it used to be Jackie. It's fast. It's more like killing things. And also you have to watch my age, and I have to use my trick and technique and to win the battle. Yeah.
Speaking of, we have one of your battles. We're just ready with this.
Not used to be I could jump over. I had to pretend boom. And breathe. I had to pretend oh. Every time I pass the camera, I have to pretend. I have to do these kind of things. You know, make the audience believe I'm old.
I mean this as a compliment. You did a great job acting it because, like, you've been hurt. You know, you've seemed to be hurt in stunts and choreography before. But this time I was like, is he okay? Like, you really took a beating in this one, or your character takes a beating in this one.
And it's very difficult. Even a very simple action sequence is so difficult to fight. Why? Because the director hired the actor really know how to act, but they don't know how to fight. That's the problem. When they grab you, they really grab you. Then you cannot let go. I just always tell them, relax. I always tell you, pa-pam, again, pa-pam, rhythm, pa-pam, okay, roll, action. I have to, on the set, teach them how to be an action. Sometimes you know how to fight, but you do this kind of fight, you get hurt, it doesn't look good. Yeah, you have to know the rhythm, the timing is very, very important.
So what's your process like when you are starting to choreograph a new scene out? Like, where do you start with the script and you say, okay, here are the beats?
Script, character, what kind, like Rush Hour, okay, then we know it's a comedy. And you, happy-go-lucky. And this kind of fighting is tough and serious. And it's not like Rush Hour fighting. Yeah.
It's very much not like Rush Hour fighting. Yeah. Well, how do you kind of continue to innovate? Because you've been on screen for such an amazing amount of time, but you always seem to bring something new to the table. Like, where do you get your ideas from?
I'm just thinking every day, even when I drive here 45 minutes, I'm on a car, I just think about some idea. Really. When you go to location or vacation, you go to the whatever, you take a photo, I always, can I jump from here? Can I crash? And when I come here, I just, where I can shoot things. I don't know why, it's just, everything for me is the movies. Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's probably why you continue to, push the boundaries of what we watch.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So,
all my mind is a script, action, stunt. How can you use those kind of chair becoming a weapon? I look at the, I never saw those kind of X-ray. Well, what can we do? These kind of things. See these two holes. The guy will grab me, then I push back. Boom! The two hands going down. You know, these kind of things. I've been looking. Everything in my head is an action sequence.
So when you have you have all these amazing ideas in your head, but then you also are working with a team of people and you have to collaborate. So how did you and like Martin work together? How did that kind of come together? Were you on the same page to start, or were your styles different? And you kind of met in the middle.
I just asked Martin, how long's the fight? Then we sometimes my movie is like 20.5 hours, keep fighting. You never die. Then when I come to US, I learn this timing, speed. Sometimes you fight 5 minutes, 30 seconds, 10 minutes, something like that. Then we decide all the sequence, show Martin. Then too long, too short, and show the cameraman, show the props. Then we, just for us, it's so easy. We've been filming all my life action sequence.
When you say you show them, does that mean you actually like block it out and then you'll
with my
film
stunt
it
team.
And then show it?
Yeah, I have 7 teams. Yeah, each team, some team in China, some team in London, some team in Hong Kong. We choreograph all the things that we put together to show Marty. Yeah.
So we have one more fight. This is our last clip, but it's a really good one. What was the most challenging scene to film for this one?
I think every time making American film, most challenges are English. So difficult. Acting for me easy. On the set, the English is so difficult. Especially in sometimes you have to speak English. Cup of tea.
That seems perfect to me.
all right, and of course. Yes, that I think is difficult. And also, making an American film, the challenge is the timing, the budget, and the schedule. Not making my own film. When I'm making my own film, I cannot finish today. I'm finished. Another day. We cannot finish another day. Then another day. Make sure the scenes are good. Making American film, you gotta finish today. Otherwise, the bomb coming, and the insurance coming, and that drives me crazy. So that's why sometimes I
but you, I mean,
sometimes I just ask the director, you want to make a film or you want to make a good film? I want to make a good film. Some I see some people, they just want to on schedule, on budget, make the film done. No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Do you think when you work with directors that you kind of bring your work ethic and style and that they adopt that? Because I feel like you're such a professional that working with you, like you kind of have to learn to do that.
That's the problem. When I'm making a film in the US, you on the set, you do nothing. Move the chair. Stop. Don't do it. Props, guys. We have 20 people surrounded. You just move no, you have to wait for the prop guy 20 miles. bring the water away. Then there's too many rules, but sometimes you have to follow the rules. And myself, we don't have rules on the set. I'm the cameraman, I'm the lighting guy, I'm the prop guy, I'm the director, I'm the writer, I'm the stunt coordinator. I do anything, everything. Even my stunt team, we do everything on the set. We are included. But in US, you have to follow American rules. So this is why when I'm making American films, sometimes on the set, it just, you know, just
bottled up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think for a character like this, does that actually play into your character here, right? Because you're frustrated as a character, you're building all this tension, you know, his character is in a terrible position and like no one's helping him. Do you kind of channel into that for your acting in this?
Exactly same. No, exactly same. I just follow the actor to. So this is why, in a movie, from no tear until the tear comes up, and I have to speak English. It's not my mother language, and I have to remember the dialogue. I remember the actor, what he's saying, when is my turn. And after acting, my tears coming up, then I pretend crying, then I'm a pretty good actor.
Very good. The thing that was the most interesting to me about this one is that I don't think there was a fight till about like 30 minutes in, and I think we're so used to seeing you jump into action, and it was such an interesting and kind of unexpected thing to see you build to this fight. And when the first fight does come on, it's so much more intense because of it.
This kind of movie, you cannot fight too much. Otherwise, the audience believe, I can jump. If you see my character jump to the sky, boom, 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 at 317 pounds, they say, no, you have to, exactly my character, I get hit. And even I beat somebody, I get beat more. Then I lie down again. But I just use my tricks, my experience to win the fighting. Exactly like the character. Then you look to that's the real movie, the real things. Otherwise, if I can somersault, do the somersault, no, it's not like this kind. The choreograph.
What do you think you admired most about Quan?
Humble.
He's humble. He's
It's
soft
me.
hearted. Yeah.
It's just me.
Yeah.
It's just like me. Yeah.
Seems a little quieter then.
Mostly I'm quiet. Yeah. On the set I'm quiet, and when I'm filming, I'm on the set. I'm helping everybody. I'm helping the new talent, helping my stunt team, and helping the whole movie, everything, except in front of the audience. I know you want to listen a lot of things. I try to bring up all the things you like to hear, and everything I speak is true. I never make up the things. Yeah, all those years, and that's me. Exactly like Quan. Yeah.
You also produce this, so does that, like when you aren't producing a film, do you get as involved in every step of it, or is that just kind of built into who you are and you just, you know?
Long story.
You gotcha.
Because when I'm making a film, sometimes I know the editing is wrong. I've been editing myself 40 years, and I do everything. It's not like American. They have a director, editing director, camera director, art director. There's so many directors. When I'm making a film, I'm the director, I'm the art director, I'm the editing director, and I do everything. We don't have money. We cannot hire people. I have to do my own things. So this is why you see the Jackie Chan own film, terrible art director, terrible camera movement. We don't have money to buy a crane and dolly. We use a wheelchair. We use a ladder. But I learned so many things. After when I come to US, wow, I see all the camera equipment. Then I learn more. So this is why sometimes like the old movie, like Drunken Master, Police Story, whatever they bother come to US, they have to recut, redub, sound, everything. I said, why? I do the best I can. Why you have to recut? Terrible editing. It's terrible. You can compare to my editing and, well, okay, I believe that's American thought. Okay, I trust the editing guy. I trust the sound guy because that's the way American people like it. Okay, sometimes I ask the American fans, no, we don't like American version, we like Chinese version, my own version. So later on I find out, oh, they need a job. They cannot, they cannot bring they cannot bring a police story come to US. Oh, good. No, no, editing is wrong. Okay, you need an editing guy. Music is wrong. So you need so many people. Then you ruin my movie. So now I want to be a producer. Then I said, the editing wrong. At least I can say something to tell the director to do this, do that. Otherwise, as an actor, you just say it. Yeah, you have no say. I want to do this. No, don't worry. If I'm the producer, I want to change this. I want to do this because I'm not the master, but I've been in the movie industry 57 years. All my life, every single day in the film set. If I'm not home, I'm in the editing room. If I'm not in the editing room, I'm in the script meeting. All the time.
Do you sleep? Not enough?
I only sleep 4 hours from Anchorage. I just arrived 4 o'clock from China this morning. At night, I'm fly back to LA.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate the extra journey. I mean, technology has evolved so much, and you touched back to it. Like, look, you guys used, like, I don't want to say rudimentary, but use the techniques available to you. Has technology impacted you at all?
So good. Technology is so good. Really. In the old day, I risked my life because I don't know technology. I don't know green screen, blue those kind of computer graphic. I don't know. I have to risk my life to all the stunt. When I watch an American movie, wow, then everybody can be a Superman, Supergirl. Wow, they even now they do the action sequence better than our, because they use a special effect, blue screen, green screen, computer graphic, break dance. Yes, right. Break dance, martial art, all kind of martial art with all the new technology. So this is why you see right now American action movie so good. And of course, I want to show the audience one shot, just like this. You see the whole thing, what I'm doing. But American film, they clever. They can use the camera angle. If some people, they don't know how to fight, they just then the audience, wow, so good. With all the sound effect, you know. But because I know how to fight, I don't need this kind of things. I want a 40 angle or 35 or put up the 50. I show you the whole thing. Boom! The whole shot. Difficult. Very hard to shoot. Like Young Master. One shot, 2 days. Cut. One more thing. If I use the American, the things so easy. One day I can do a 20 shot. Boom, cut, boom, so easy. But I think American, the audience, they like this kind of sound effect with the camera angle and you know, these kind of things. Wow, just so good. But now I know this kind of things. But the audience, they don't like to see Jackie Chan doing these kind of things. They watch American, a lot of action stars. Okay, they can do it. They know. But if I do this kind of thing, why? What are you doing? I have to show the audience the whole thing. Jump, boom, I get hurt, bam, boom, go to the hospital. Yeah, this is Jackie Chan. Poor me. Yes. Yeah, when I was young, we don't have money. we cannot buy a machine to do this kind of thing. Today, we have a lot of money, but still do the stupid way, because the audience, they like to see this kind of thing. And I don't think the audience like to see Jackie becoming a Spider-Man, right? I want to be a Spider-Man. Cut! Cartoon! Then come back. Boom! Then I watch, wow, they're so good. Shoo! I'm fighting. I can use all double. Then come back. But for me, they want to see, no matter how old I am, they still see me doing the action sequence.
Well, just like you hadn't done a ton.
But I like to do it.
Yeah, you haven't done a ton of super serious ones before, and this turned out great. So you could try, you could try for the next Spider-Man.
Nobody hire me. I want director to hire me to becoming what? Batman, Spider-Man. Every time I see those superheroes, I should in there. Yes. Nobody hire me.
I mean, you are your own superhero. That's not a terrible thing to be.
They only hire me, okay, Rush Hour. Shanghai Dawn. Shanghai Noon.
Now the Foreigner, so.
Yeah, I pick up the script. Otherwise, they still going on like Shanghai Dawn, Rush Hour, and secret police from China, secret police from Hong Kong, all police. I want to do something different. But in China, I can do a lot of things because I produce it myself. So this is why you can see I do all kinds of different character. But in US, so difficult. I receive a lot of script. Police, CIA. I want to change.
What do you think you would want to do next if you had like your pick of any project?
La La Land.
I don't know if like Western audiences know, but he is such a good singer. Like it's not funny. I would absolutely cast you in La La Land.
In US, the end of the song is my song. Yes. And if you have time, translate the lyrics so good. The lyrics so good.
I think the video is actually already out. The music video for it.
Yeah, and we out in China #1. Yeah. Yes. Not a good singer. Probably my voice is sexy. And also the lyric is good. The music is good. It's so good.
It's a good song. It's a great song.
Yeah.
We have time for a few audience questions. If folks want to line up at the back. I would love to see you in the La La Land. Yeah. I really would. I would love, I hope you make Chinese La La Land.
Oh, hey Jackie, I'm a huge fan of yours, and Police Story was one of my favorite movies of all time.
What movie? Police Story. Oh, Police Story. Thank you.
And my favorite part of your movies are when you show the bloopers at the end, and it shows all the different the outtakes and all the stunts that went wrong. And in Project A, you fell from the clock tower 2 or 3 times. So I was wondering, is it hard for you to get the courage to do the stunts over and over again, even after you've been hurt?
Doing a stunt, I actually, when I'm doing a stunt, I'm scared. I'm not a Superman. Every time when I'm doing a stunt, my heart's beating, boom, 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 boom. But I want to do it. I want to challenge myself. And strange, anytime when the camera rolling, speed, then boom, and that time and that moment, I'm becoming a Superman. Boom, I do it. I never thought. Then I think probably I know I'm gonna die. I hurt myself. I don't care at that time. So this is why jump building and helicopter, every time just like a saying, death penalty. Yes, nice. Super Cup, you jump to the helicopter, nothing. There's no wire, you just watch the helicopter, I'm gonna do it. Yes, Then I watched across the street. There's so many paparazzi with the lens. And I said, I gotta jump. Okay, they will watch me. I'm die. Okay, good. Then, oh, okay, I'm survived. Then next shot. Yeah, that's. But I'm so happy. I'm glad. When I was young, I had so many energy. I do so many stunts, and I'm so happy. But this day, probably I cannot do anymore. Yeah. Jump off the table, yes, but jump, no. And I might use special effects. So this is why I said technology is so good now. I can jump from here to here. It's like a 20-story building. I don't have to jump. And the old day, I really jump. Thank you.
Ever since I was a kid, I always looked up to you. I always imagined training under you and learning from you. And because of that, I trained Kung Fu ever since I was 4. Now I teach lion dancing to kids. I teach at 3 different places. And I have 2 other Kung Fu brothers, and we collaborate together, and we do a lot of things, and we come up with different tricks for lion dance, and we do all these stunts similar to you, but not as amazing as yours, though. What I want to get to is working with your Kung Fu brothers, Sammo Hung and Yun Bao. All 3 of you are amazing, and I'm wondering what that dynamic was like when you guys were doing your stunts and your choreography together.
When Sammo Hung and me and Yun Bao together, we just like a magic things. Yeah, on the set, when we choreograph, we don't even to train. We just put a hand, then it just give me a punch. Then we just those kind of things just come from very natural. Ah, good. Okay, let's shoot. Yeah, that's all. You don't have to like a bomb, 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 bomb. Some other people you have to watch out, punch, kick. Okay, again. You forget. But with Yun Bao Sammo, which is very natural, you put a hand, so good. Yeah. I miss the old day, really.
Do you spend a lot of time like actively training and learning new things, or do you spend more time teaching?
Teaching. When you're teaching, you have so many new things coming out. And also, when I'm teaching, I also learn something from the students, because they from some other martial art, they want to learn the movies. Then I can learn. Actually, I didn't say it. In my heart, wow, I learned something from him. And I use his things and change another things. Actually, right now, when you look at Jackie Chan movie, it's not just one style. We have like Wing Chun, Hapkido, Jiu-Jitsu, Judo. We have all it's kind of like a chop suey. It's all kind of things. So it's not like a Tai Chi, just one style. I have so many styles. So actually, you when you watch a Drunken Master, you watch a Police Story, there's so many styles inside.
Hello, Jackie Chan. My name is Winnie Lam, and what this audience may not know is that besides you being a famous movie star, that you're a passionate advocate for wildlife conservation. You've done commercials to save tigers, to save elephants, to save rhinos, and things like that. What I'm curious is what inspires you to take such passionate action to save animals, and what is your vision for what you would like to see happen?
Doing a charity, save an animal, is the people teach me how to do it. I never go to school when I was young. I just go to martial arts school when I was growing up. When I was 16 or 15, then all my mind is daytime karate, afternoon hapkido, at night boxing, middle of the night, and gym room, non-stop. When I becoming a movie star, I want to make money. I want to be famous. That's all. Later on, because the movie success, I becoming a famous, people just tell me do a charity. I don't like to do charity. I don't have time to do charity. I like to play. I want to drink. I want disco. When I was in 1920, I'm a millionaire already. Every day if you watch my biography, I speak the truth. I was kind of like just not playboy, just kind of. Young.
Everyone goes through it. You just had more money than the rest of us.
And somehow one day I involved one charity, and then a young kid are you coming back to next year? Then, wow, it really hurts me. And also the organizer, Jackie, he didn't sleep the whole night. Actually, I've been playing the whole night. They've been asked Jackie, working the whole night, now come to see you, buy so many presents. Then all the young kids ask me what kind of present. I don't know. It's not belong to, I didn't buy it. They buy everything, they just organize. Then I bring up, I just so shame. And I go back and never forget the whole, I see the children. The children ask me, are you coming back next year Christmas? Then I said yes. Then that day, every day just yes, next year. Oh, 我要返去贖罪點講啊 ？Redeem the guilt, right? Redeem the guilt. Next Christmas, I really buy some the present, go back. Then I said, last year was bad. This year, I really is come. Doing charity like a snowball, and you do this as somebody. Then the charity teach me becoming a good boy, good person, good to respect. Then later on, okay, animal. Then slowly I evolved so many things. Now I'm good boy now. I was a wild boy when I was young. You can imagine a stunt guy every day risk our life. Am I gonna die today? I don't know. We do it in the morning. In the old day, you get hurt, you're done. So we just risk the life, then you get money. Otherwise, tomorrow you don't have food. Then that's my life. So suddenly we have a million cash a day. Wow, spend every day. Wow, just I don't know when I'm gonna die. And that, it's that kind of thought. But now, because charity teaches me to become a good person. Thank you, charity. Thank you, all the fans donate a lot of money to me, to helping me, the charity. Thank you. Through the camera.
If you could go back and give yourself a piece of advice, would you? Or do you think you had to go on a journey no matter what?
If
you could go back and tell like young Jackie Chan
I want to go to school. Yes. A lot of young kids, I believe, when I was I have a plan. I said 2 years, I have to study Chinese and piano and English. That's what I'm doing. Every day I was training because I didn't never go to school. Even Chinese, I don't know how to read. So I hired a teacher, teach me how to read Chinese. And 2 hours after that, at night, running, jogging. I see people drinking on the streets. They come out with all the girls drinking. Then I watch these kind of people. How do you say, I said, look, they are useless. Don't look at these kind of people. I have to work hard for next few years. I want to speak good Chinese, I want to speak good English. I want to know how to play piano. I work very hard. Then suddenly 1 year, in just one movie, I becoming a millionaire. Then I'm becoming them with a girl. Yes, and you never thought it's that important. These days, I'm talking about 20 years ago. I already know. If I can go back, I really want to do it again. Go to school, play piano, speak good English, read Chinese. That's what I'm doing. But you never return. So this is why I in China, I built 26 school already to tell the children, look, don't learn from me when you're young. But children, if they don't have an experience, they don't believe you. No matter how you tell them, go to school, go to play piano. No, when they're growing up, I regret, I should play a good piano. But the time will tell. I try to tell the children, cut out the shot. The bad things what I'm doing, I will tell them. That's between these bad. I want you to directly jump to the good things. Yeah. So this is why open a school and teach children. School very important. Education. Yeah.
Hi Jackie, my name is Jaganesh. I'm from India. I'm a you're a superstar, a superhero back in India as well.
Namaste.
Namaste. I watched your movies when I was young.
Everybody watch my movie. I'm still young. Okay.
So at that time, there was not much pocket money for me to go watch your movies, but I had my brother who used to take me. The few movies which I watched was Amar of God, Full Story. There was an incident in Amar of God where you fell down, had a big accident. You have overcome that particular phase of life. How did you overcome that particular challenge? It goes back to the first question as well. The fear in anybody's self to overcome and do these stunts which you do. How did you overcome that particular fear is the question.
I don't know. I just do it. And every time when I design the stunt, when you sit down with all my stunt team, that sequence we still have a stunt. The stunt jump off the tree. Oh, good. So exciting. But 1 year later, by the time's coming, you just like, wow, death penalty. When I'm gonna really do this, I'm so stupid. And there's no such clever way to do it. The only way is just risk your life to do these kind of things. Like Armor of God. I really jump once. It's okay, but I think it's not good enough. I do it one more time. Then the tree break, I was falling down there. Yugoslavia cameraman look at me. Suppose he put down the camera, push me, I'm safe. Then he look at me, he get the camera, I run away. Boom! Did you see the outtake? Yeah, you see the outtake. I grabbed the, I falling, I grabbed every tree, break, boom! I just fall down. Then I get up, nothing happened. I get up, I feel my back's gonna hurt. Then I get up, then everybody push me back. I don't know what happened. Then later on, suddenly then I hear my ear, the blood coming on the ears. Then in Yugoslavia, and that time, 12 o'clock, they sent me to the hospital at night, 8 hours, 8 o'clock, almost 8 hours, and I was waiting. Not like today, everybody can pick a phone call. We sit there to call Hong Kong. An hour later, then come call back. So this why in the room, I just ask myself, what I'm doing? I'm gonna die. Yeah, because all my stunt team, all my stunt team, everybody, they open the door like this. You just see, are you dying? I just in by myself. Then I ask myself, I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's so easy. What I'm doing for this world, what I'm doing for this myself, nothing. Every day just making a moving, fooling around. No, if I can survive, I should do more things. So this why, right after in Yugoslavia I go back, then I start Jackie Chan Foundation. So this why I think that's
It's a wake-up call.
Yeah, wake-up call.
Do you think from a purely stunt perspective, if it wasn't a little bit scary for you, between a little bit to a lot scary, as an audience, we need that, we need to have that fear of because with CG stuff, there's no stakes sometimes, right? It's just yeah, pow pow, they're gonna survive, but for you as a choreographer, are you yeah, I know, it needs to be a little bit scary?
And also, I like to challenge myself every movie. That's the problem. Every movie I want to do something more dangerous than this one. And when I'm in the theater, when I look at the audience, because when audience watch this side, I always watch this side. Look at all the audience, the reaction, because I hear the sound. I know which scene, because I've been editing 6 months. Every sound, then I would just look at the audience. If I see the audience, it makes me happy. Then yes. if I can make audience happy, that makes me happy. Happy. Even I broke my finger, I broke it worth. Yeah. I just want to make a good action movie, good Jackie Chan movie, and
Art.
Yeah.
You're making art.
Yeah.
Do quickly, last few.
Jackie, my name is Amit, big time fan of yours, and I really want to say thanks for you to come here, give me an opportunity to see you in person. One of my dreams just came true. Thank you very much. My question to you is your recent experience being part of Bollywood, which is Indian version of Hollywood. If you can talk about that a little bit, share that experience with me and all of us, that'll be great.
I know Bollywood also is a very big. I've been trying to make a Bollywood movie for a long time. Yeah, since the the myth. I was the actor. What's the name? The India actress. And then I asked Malika, I said, can I make two versions? One version is somehow before we fight, we dance. After that, we fight. I really want to do that, but it doesn't work. And last year, we make the Kung Fu Yoga. Then I said, I gotta do the Bollywood. So I danced in the whole thing. You know, everybody have a dream. You make my dream come true. I want to do this. So when I was young, I want to be a police because I didn't go to school. I cannot go to police. When I'm becoming a director, I write my own script. I'm becoming a police. Then I become CIA. I'm becoming a treasure hunter. Bollywood. Then I write a script. Bollywood. And then I sing a song. Yeah, fun. Yeah, I'm still looking for some other script with a stunt Indian actor together. Yeah, thank you.
Our last audience question.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chen, for being here today. And my name is John Paul Lee. You talked about briefly your frustration with being casted as being offered a role as police or in these several types of character. So I'm wondering, what are your thoughts in making the American film industry a better place for foreign actors to collaborate in different types of roles? And what do you see yourself doing in making this environment better?
Well, I think depends the script. It depends the script.
I think this movie's a good example.
Yeah.
Of, you know, yes, it had to be an Asian character pretty much, but it's not what defines you. It could have been any, you know, race.
I think when you find a good script, then you find a. So this is why in America they have a casting director. We don't. So when in my movie, if I know the villain have to fight, then I find a villain who really can fight, but they don't know how to act. But fight is good. Acting no good. So later on, you see like police stories, so many more. I just find a villain who know act, but as the people surround him, all bad guy. So I fight with all the bad guy. The villain at the end is one punch. That's all. Yeah, I think find out a good script. We will introduce more American actor to China and Chinese actor to America, and not just like introduce one shot for the appearance. It's not like this. Just like Dragon Blade, you know, you find the right script, then Adrian Brody and John Cruiser, and me. Everybody is the 氣氛 is same. How do you say 氣氛? The scene, every balance. It's not just one shot. It's not like this. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So I think my last question is, what do you wish you had more time for? Because it sounds like you're doing so much.
I don't know. I mean, this year what I'm doing, I've been doing my own record. Yeah, I've been 3 years now, and last night I still recording. Right after recording, then I go to the airport. Yeah, come here. Released this year, then I dubbing Ninjago, Nutjob. Wish Dragon, and BBC, the One World a Day, One Day of the World, 2 producers, and 4 scripts going on.
So what do you do for fun? Or is this fun? Is this like, how do you blow off steam?
Like meeting the fans and conversation is fun. Yes. Otherwise, every day script. Sometimes you just sit there, just like this, a half hour. You just stop. Boom. You don't know. Just like lately, suppose I have a I suppose I already start the movie already, but the script is wrong. 2 American films, 5 Against Bullet, and another one with don't mention the name, right? And because the script is wrong, because I'm the producer, so I can stop. I said, no, I'm not gonna. Because as soon as you start the movie, the money just do. It's like water. If you stop, make sure the script is right. It's not like an old day. I don't know. They just start the movie. You know on the set. There's make the phone call, then the fax coming, the script. Okay, do this scene first. They haven't ready yet, they start the movie because they want to start the movie. They just want to make movie. I want to make a good movie. It's different. Yeah, if I cannot finish today, tomorrow. If I spend I put my own money to make sure the movie is good. So this is why, right now I'm doing, that's a good thing. Otherwise, I already start the movie already. Then on the set, you will, why they start the movie? They have to finish. 2 days, you have to finish in 2 days. That's American the rule, the schedule. Sometimes makes you angry. They just make movie for schedule, budget, day. 30 days finished. The day finished, they so good, we finished on budget, on day, 30 days. Then everybody celebration. I turn around, I just go back to my hotel. I know what's going on. It's not like that. If I'm 30 days, cannot finish 6 days. 6 days, cannot finish 2 years, make one movie. Because the movie live forever. Yeah, so that's why I still standing here, because I want to make a good movie. There's so many movies. Boom, gone. People cannot remember. So when you do good things, do the best. Not for today, for future. Sometimes you want to make a quick money today, then gone. You doesn't make any money, you get a good result, good something. I don't know how to say. And when you get old, you get everything. The world,
I think that's great advice, not just for movies. I think it's just a great life
everything.
approach, right? Yeah.
I tell all my students, when you make a movie, I wanna get an Oscar. I want to make money. I want to do this. You get nothing. If you start the thought, I want to get an Oscar. I want to make this. I want to make a drama. I want to get an Emmy Award. No, you get nothing. If I just want to make a good movie, that's all. You get everything. Yeah, I never thought I could get an Oscar. A cheap action comedy kung fu star. They would never give you an Oscar, right?
You proved them wrong.
Those kind of Oscar only give to what? Kramer versus Kramer, those kind of drama scene. I never thought. All those years, I just want to make good movie, good person. When I have time, do good more charity, help more people. That's all. Then suddenly, I never want God, Oscar come to find me. It's not. I'm not going to find Oscar. Yeah, everything. The money come to me. I push the money. The old day I want money, no money. Then now I just want the good things. Then the money come, Oscar come, good people come, fans come, the whole world come. Yeah. So, you have a dream, do the good things, everything's come.
Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us.